Poverty line estimation in India is our new topic. Here we are going to understand what are the criteria according to which a person is considered poor in India. Okay, so let us start the topic. A person is considered poor if his or her income or consumption level falls below a given minimum level necessary to fulfill basic needs. So, a person is considered poor if his or her income or consumption level that falls below a given minimum level. It means a minimum level has been fixed. If it falls below it, then that person is considered as poor. Okay. Now, poverty line estimation depends on three criteria, that is physical quantity, calorie requirement and the monetary expenditure. So, physical quantities: food requirement, clothing, footwear, fuel and light, educational and medical requirements are physical quantity. So, these are the physical quantity that are needed for a person to live a life, right? Food is required, cloth, then footwear is there, then fuel and light are there, education is there, medical requirement are there, and these are the physical quantity. Secondly, these physical quantities are multiplied by their prices in rupees, since all these things we need to buy, right? So, whatever the cost is there, that will be multiplied in the rupees. Secondly, the calorie requirement. It means what the people are eating, how much calorie they are eating. So, food items such as cereals, pulses, vegetable, milk, oil, sugar, etc. together provide these needed calories, right? So, these things give us calorie. Now, the calorie needs depend on age. Again, whatever the calorie, whatever the food like the cereal, pulses, vegetable, milk, it depend on the age, because that will be different for a child also, for a man also and for a woman also. And sex and types of work that a person does. Not only this, what a type of a physical work a person also does, right? So it depends upon the how much calorie they it is gaining. So the average calorie requirement in India is 2400 calorie per person per day in rural areas and 2100 calorie per person per day in urban areas. So it means after doing the calculation, a average calorie has been just described. This much of calorie is needed for a person in India, and it has been again divided for the rural and the urban areas. So in the village areas, a person need to have 2400 calories per person per day, and in the urban areas 2100 calories per person per day in urban areas. Now there is a difference we will see in the calorie here and here in the rural and the urban areas, because rural areas people just tend to do more physical work, right? So that's why they need more calories compared to the urban areas. So this is the calorie requirement. And finally, the monetary expenditure. So the monetary expenditure per capita needed for buying calorie requirement is revised periodically. So whatever the money expenditure per person is spending to buy this calorie is revised periodically, because as the price rises, this money expenditure is taken into consider. So whatever the amount has been just needed or to buy all this calorie, that will be calculated, and it also take consideration that since the prices are rise, they used to rise every time, so that also need to be considered. So these are the three criteria through which the poverty line in India has been estimated: the physical quantity, the calorie requirement and the monetary expenditure. Finally, on the basis of this poverty line in India is calculated, and the poverty line is just calculated periodically, normally every 5 years, okay, by conducting sample survey, and these surveys are carried out by National Sample Survey Organization. So people from NSSO will come to our house and they will do the survey, and later on every 5 years they just revise and just update Indians about the what is the right now how much poverty line we are living here, and how much the peoples are there that are poor here in the India. So this is our topic, that is poverty line estimation in India.